This is a day that the Lord has made. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Don't know when I'll actually post this, but it's Monday here. I am feeling more at ease to do a get ready with me in the morning. Life got a little bit crazy. I think everyone can relate to that. I hope. I have a full-time job. I am a single mom to a handsome, smart, funny 15-year-old boy who is a sophomore, and a lot of his friends are already 16 with driver's license, and he's feeling left out. I have always related to the teen moms when the MTV series first came out. I think I was 30 looking at these 15, 16, 17-year-olds, teen moms. It doesn't matter how much money you make, what your status is. Being a single mom is hard. And it has been the most rewarding at the same time. That's my intro. Now let's get into the makeup. This month is Valentine's Day, right? It's right around the corner. So I am inspired to do makeup looks because of Valentine's Day. So today I'm doing like a pinkish eyeshadow and a pink lip. And of course a pink blush. Keeping everything simple and soft. You know, that's my signature look. I'm not a bold person when it comes to makeup. I don't go bold. I'm going to use whatever is on my little puff powder and just set my under eye area. I thought it would be cool to chit chat about our weekend. Like, what did you do? I had a 3-day weekend, but I was still checking emails because work is crazy, but it's on the down slope. So I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't stall anything while I was on my day off. My child, he has a girlfriend. Again, the same girlfriend though, so I'm not. It makes it a little bit easier. I already know her. Well, anyway, so she was over this weekend a few times. So I had to be home supervising because that's the parent I am. Without going into detail, let me just say this. I have rules. I trust my child, but I know about temptation. Look at me, I'm big. Because food is my temptation. We can want something so bad and say, we're not going to do that. I'm not. A temptation creeps in and sometimes takes over. So I do highly supervise my child when he has his girlfriend over. So I really can't do much because I don't want to get too lost, too busy in whatever I'm doing and forget, hey, I haven't checked on him. You can call me whatever you want. It doesn't bother me. My child tries those tactics with me all the time. All my friends think you're this. All my friends think you're that. I don't care. They can do what they want. You know, whatever their parents allow, that's fine. Okay, this is the color. It is the matte collab with Selena. It's called Missy My Baby. I rarely use these, and I was sitting here thinking over the weekend, I want to buy myself an expensive, high-end eyeshadow palette. At least once in my life. And then the color the color palette I chose basically matches my Wet n Wild Always Blushing palette that I completely forgot about. And then I completely forgot, hey, I have my MAC eyeshadows, so there's no need for me to spend money on something else. So I refrained from spending, even though I've been having the itch. Have an itch to spend, whether you have the money or not. Yeah, that's been happening to me. I wanted to buy a new purse. I keep looking and not buying because I'm like, no, I don't need this. I have a purse. Eyeshadow, makeup, skincare, not necessarily clothes. Oh, jewelry has also been, I've been itching to purchase jewelry, but I haven't. Right now, I'm only buying what I absolutely need, using up what I already have, just because I don't want to be wasteful anymore. That's why I'm in declutter mode right now, because I've purchased things that I did not need, and I don't want to do that again. Okay, so that was Friday. Saturday morning was a baseball game. It was the second time they did it, where they have students versus alumni. My child didn't want to play. I'm like, kid, I don't understand him. So him and I both were spectators. It was fun though. Baseball games are so different than football games. It's like a smaller crowd at baseball, so I think everybody knows each other better. At the football game, it's a huge stadium, and there's really, unless you intentionally sit by someone, and then it's so loud you really can't make conversation at a football game. So it's very different at a baseball game. And this year I felt more comfortable than I did last year. I think I knew just about everybody that was there. And last year I was kind of a newbie because my son has been out of the baseball scene for a few years. It was fun. It was a long game, but we did not make it the whole game. My son was nagging me about doing a football 7-on-7 that morning too. We left like halfway through the game, the baseball game, and then he didn't want to go to the football thing. So my child is in a stage that's driving me crazy. That's all I can say. I'm trying to get him to understand. I want him to be busy. I want him to be involved. I don't care if he plays good or not. It's the point of him being involved, showing up, not getting into trouble. He has to keep his grades up to play sports. He has to figure that out. It's getting him ready for real life. Today, though, is the official first day of baseball practice, so I'm excited. And then what else happened? I did do some light, tidy work around the house. I make sure to keep my living area clean. Other places, not so much right now. Did the laundry, did some yard work. I will be pulling weeds every single day. Probably. Because it's been raining and those weeds are growing so fast. But yesterday, we worked on one of the vehicles, which is a side-by-side. We installed lower door panels that I've had. I was looking when I purchased it, when I did it last, 22 months. So there's 4 doors. We did the 2 front doors 22 months ago. It took us 22 months to get to the back doors. And we made sure to ride it and keep that battery going, because if you just happen to glance at my other videos, the battery, keeping it alive is a struggle. So my next project, I already have it in mind. Maybe this weekend I will search up what I need. And then I'm going to try to make it to my great nephew's basketball game today. I think he has a game. They're little cuties that keep me young. Hopefully they will. Since I don't got my own little tiny ones. And hopefully I won't be a grandma for at least 10 years. Okay, so I just lined my lip, put on a lip gloss, did the pink blush, and the other color I put in my crease is No Me Queda Más, also a matte color. I already did my hair, got my pearls on. I'm ready to work. Well, I need to change out my shirt and I'm ready to work. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you made a few minutes to get yourself together. I will see you guys next time.